All right, guys, we are here. We have the info for the Worldwide Celebration Part 1 characters with Final Form Cooler, Super Saiyan Goku, and the banner unit Piccolo. So, Dokkan continues to do the thing where they do the data download prior to the Dokkan Now coming out. So we have access to the full info here. So if you guys don't want to watch this, maybe you want to experience the official reveals on the Dokkan Now, then obviously feel free to do that. But we have the info here, so we might as well go over it, right? Technically, this is a JP data download, so this information is going to be in Japanese. So I'm going to be probably live translating this here. We'll see what we have here. But if we take a look, I guess we'll just start with Cooler. Actually, you know, we'll start with Piccolo. Like, we'll start with the banner unit. So let me actually pull this up in a separate window. I'll pull both up because there's machine translations of this, but I'm not sure how good they're. Okay, that's unreadable. So we won't look at that. All right, so let me pull up the. Actually, how good are the machine translations here? Actually, these aren't that bad. Okay, so let's see if we can decipher this, and if we can't, I'll take a look at the Japanese and I'll let you guys know what it says. So movie heroes 130, 3 key for leader skill. Super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and seals. Okay, that's about bad. Key +1, attack and defense plus 200%. Key +1 for Piccolo is actually pretty good because Piccolo a lot of times is probably going to struggle for key because his links just aren't that great. Guards all attacks and further attack and defense plus 50% for 3 turns when attacked. So I guess that's... Let me just look at this real quick. So actually, the way this is worded is he just guards normally. This right here, because there's an and separating the guard from the rest of the passive. So at the start of turn, he's getting 1 key, attack and defense plus 200%, and guard. Okay, a Piccolo that just guards. That's interesting. You know, I'll just read this. I'll read this out and see if I can just do live translations because I don't like the machine translations. So he gets, okay, start of turn, key +1, 200% attack and defense, and he guards all attacks. And then he gets 50% defense for 3 turns after receiving an attack, and he gets a medium chance to perform a critical hit as well for 3 turns after receiving an attack. Okay. So it looks like when guard is activated, it's hard for me to do this. When guard is activated, looks like he gains damage reduction he gains 15% damage reduction for each movie hero category ally on rotation when guard is activated. That's pretty insane. So he gets basically, if you're running him on a on a full movie hero team, he's getting 30% damage reduction when guard is activated, and he's just permanently guarding, and he's getting extra defense when he takes a hit. What is this? Okay, that's okay. So we're up to here now. Okay, he also gives super class allies 2 key and 30% defense, and then if there is a extreme class enemy, he gives super class allies 30% attack as well. So if there's an extreme class out, by the way, every single red zone that's out right now, also the Cell Max event. So basically all the hardest events in the game are all extreme class enemies. He's giving 2 key, 30% attack and defense. Okay. If there's 1 enemy, he gains an additional attack and defense plus 50%. And if there are 2 or more enemies, he gets 100% defense. Okay, this guy looks ridiculous. Just to recap, let's pull up the English version so you guys can sort of follow this. So start of turn, he's getting 200% attack and defense, 1 key, and permanent guard. Then whenever he's attacked, for 3 turns, he's getting an additional 50% attack and defense and a medium chance of performing a critical hit. And then he's getting an extra 15% damage reduction per movie hero category ally on the team when guard is activated. Then he's giving key +2 and defense plus 30% to all super class allies, and he's giving an extra attack plus 30% to super class allies when there's an extreme class enemy. And then he's giving himself an extra 50% attack and defense when there's one enemy. And if there's multiple enemies, he's giving himself 100% defense. This guy looks really good. And then his super attack effect, of course, is giving him attack and defense for one turn, and he's sealing. This is how you design a Piccolo banner unit, not what they did last year. This guy is really good. I really like how they handled this guy. So, Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, Namekians, Gaze of Respect, and Fierce Battle. Honestly, wasn't really expecting this link set to be phenomenal just because it's kind of a typical Piccolo link set here. But he's looking pretty good. I'm excited for this Piccolo. All right, let's start with Cooler here in terms of the two main headlining characters. So let me actually start with the Japanese and then we'll go to the English after this. So Cooler. Cooler's leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors or Movie Bosses, category Ki +3, HP attack and defense 170. And then he's giving an extra 30% buff to Transformation Boost. So his dual leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors and Movie Bosses, with the additional boost being Transformation Boost. Not bad. The one notable exception from this is that Kid Buu is still not going to be getting his 200% leader skill. So that's unfortunate there, but at least we know that Janemba is going to be getting his. So his super attack effects, the 12 key super attack, he actually greatly raises defense for one turn and then causes colossal damage, and he lowers attack. 18 key super attack is he's infinitely stacking attack, and then he's causing mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, so let's see his passive here. So looks like he performs the entrance animation once upon first attacking turn when there's another Terrifying Conquerors enemy or ally on the team. That's a pretty easy condition to get. Then he performs an additional attack for 3 turns from when you activate the entrance animation that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. That's like the I guess entrance animation effect for him. So 30% chance to perform an additional super attack, but it's a guaranteed additional. It's like a normal that could become a super. Then he gets a 5 key. That's really good. 5 just base key. Attack and defense plus 100%. And whenever he attacks, he gains 1 key and 10% attack up to Ki +5 and attack and defense plus 100%. So he can stack up to 200% attack and defense. And once you get this full passive, once you attack 5 times, he's getting up to 10 key at the start of turn. So this guy's never going to have key issues. Okay. So he guaranteed does 2 additionals, each of which have a medium chance of becoming a super attack. And wow. And then, okay, so once he's launched 10 attacks in battle, from that turn onward, he performs a guaranteed additional super attack. So this guy's coming in, and he's going to be able to just attack 5 times immediately. This guy is STR, I guess, because of the red. Oh yeah, he says STR over here. STR, huh? Okay. I kind of hoped he would have been int, and the reason why I would have liked for him to be been int is because a lot of the Wicked Bloodline best characters are both AGL and STR. And I think int is a good bridge between those typings, but I'll take STR. At least it's not AGL. AGL would have been the worst possible typing. I'll take STR. But yeah, this guy's coming in turn 1, and he has the entrance animation additional with a medium chance of super. Then he has the 2 built-in additionals that each have a medium chance of being a super, and then he has the his own, like, okay, so this is the order. Own attack goes off, like normal attack. Then you get the additional from the entrance animation buff. Then you get the 2 additionals from his passive, and then you have the hidden potential additional. He can do 5 supers, turn 1. And then when you get 10 attacks launched within the fight, he then has a guaranteed super that he's going to launch every single turn from that point forward. Yeah. And I the second I saw this, I knew we were going to get comments like this. He looks bad. This is like the classic like noob Dokkan player comment. They see a character that has only 100% in his passive. He sucks. Trust me, if you think he sucks, you are incorrect. You are incorrect. Let's see what his. I haven't even looked at what his active skill is. So it looks like he greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and then he actually nullifies an action. Okay, so the active skill has the nullification. Okay, pretty good. And then the active condition, launch 8 attacks. So once you've launched 8 attacks in battle, you can launch this. That's very easy considering how many attacks he's doing. He's doing a minimum of 4 attacks per turn, minimum. So literally on turn 5, you're going to be able to launch this active skill. That's very good. That's not bad at all. Turn 5, just baseline, is a pretty good condition. I'll take that. Link skill, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, and Strike Power. So yeah, they actually did go down the path I thought they would do, and they actually replaced Brutal Beatdown for Legendary Power. That's the one link I think that they could afford to lose for this cooler, which I'm definitely fine with. Metamorphosis is crazy. Big Bad Bosses obviously is a staple. Universe's Most Malevolent and Strongest Clan in Space, the Frieza links are very good. Thirst for Conquest is solid. And then obviously Fierce Battle and Legendary Power, they have to leave on there. But this guy's looking really, really good. I think this guy, again, I think the classic noob trap in Dokkan are basically them making units these days with sort of like stat buffs that are not that high. Oh, only 100%. And then people are like, oh, he sucks, right? But that's definitely not the case. When you have a unit that can do 5 additional supers in a turn, especially with how much attack is he getting from links alone? I think Metamorphosis is like 10 or 15. Big Bad Boss is 20, 25, right? Depending on what link level you're at. Strongest Clan in Space, Universe Most Malevolent. Thirst for Conquest, like he's getting like 100% extra attack from links alone, right? And even defense, he's getting like 60% plus defense from links. Plus, remember, he's stacking a 10% attack and defense whenever he attacks, up to 100% extra buff. So this guy is definitely not going to be bad. There's no way. There's no way. All right, let's take a look at Goku. So it looks like Goku is tech. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll put the English here just so you guys can see this. Let's see what it says in English. Terrifying conquers category ally on the team besides himself. The appearance will activate once. For 3 turns, there will always be an additional attack, and a special move will be activated when a medium probability. Yeah. So 5 key attack and defense 100%. Gets 1 key and 10% attack and defense with every attack. Always attacks twice with a medium chance of performing a special move. You attack 10 times during battle. Special move will always be activated from that turn onwards. So yeah, so you need 10 attacks to do the additional super, but then the active skill condition is 8 attacks. So that's pretty good. All right, Goku, let's go. What is Goku going to look like? Okay, that's an interesting leader skill. So this is the first time we've seen this. He just straight up gets 200% to powerful comeback. And then it's key plus 3, 200% to powerful. So it's one category, but it's kind of like a give and take scenario here with the 200% leader skills, because 200% leader skills typically require you to be in multiple categories to get the full buff, whereas this Goku is just straight up giving a raw 200% buff to one category. I think I do prefer the standard way they've been doing the other, like Cooler's leader skill, where it has two categories and then a sub one that gets the extra buffs, just because it allows for more options, right? You don't have to be on the 200% leader skill to be usable. Whereas this Goku, you pretty much only have to be on that one category to be usable, but you're getting the full 200%. So it's more restrictive, but it's a straight away, 200% buff. All right, so super attack effect for the 12 key is going to greatly raise attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, and lowers defense. The 18 key is infinitely stacks defense and then causes mega colossal damage. So that's kind of like the Gallic Gun, father-son Gallic Gun, Trunks and Vegeta. The infinite stacking on 18 key, very good there, obviously. All right, and then we have the passive. So it looks like he's getting 5 key as well. So both these guys are getting 5 key at the start of the turn, which is very good. Attack and defense plus 159%. And then it says when he receives an attack for that turn, looks like he has guard. No, sorry, not guard. He's getting effective against all types when he's attacked during the turn. effective against all types when he's attacked during the turn, and an additional 59% defense. So he's starting the turn with 159% attack and defense and 5 ki. Then he's getting an extra 59% defense when he's attacked, as well as effective against all types damage. Looks like he's getting 1 ki and attack plus 10% per attack received. So up to ki plus 5 and then 59% additional attack. So it takes 5 attacks to build the ki to the maximum, and then 6 attacks to build the attack to the maximum. When HP is 60% or above, okay, there it is. When HP is 60% above, he guards all attacks. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a 100% chance to guard. If you're below 59%, you're not going to have it active, but still 60% or above, he does have guard. So that's good. And then it looks like... oh, he has a revive. Okay, he has a revive. It says at the start of the attacking turn, when HP is 59% or below, he revives when him or an ally takes damage that would defeat you. That's such an easy condition. So if you're coming into the turn with 59% HP or below, he just revives. And it's not only him that has to get hit to activate the revive, it's anyone on the rotation. So as long as you're coming into the rotation with 59% HP or below, you're going to have a chance to revive. Like, you don't have to worry about dying in that turn, because he's gonna be able to revive. So it looks like he heals 59% HP, and once you activate the revive, from that turn forward, he has guard at all times, no matter the HP, and he has a high chance to perform a critical hit for the rest of the fight. Okay. Seems like a pretty good unit so far. And then the active skill is temporarily greatly raises attack, causes ultimate damage, and nullifies enemies' actions once. So that's the same active skill effect as Coolers. But then the condition for the active skill is after 5 turns have elapsed and HP is 59% or below, or after the revival skill has been activated. So there's two separate conditions here. After you activate the revival skill, he can activate the active skill at any time he wants to, or after 5 turns have elapsed and HP is 59% or below, he can activate that. So I don't think that's that bad of a condition, because I think the revive is pretty easy to get. So link set is Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. That's the same link set as Namek Goku. I actually pulled him up. I want to just compare this. So Namek Goku, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle. Yeah, it is literally the exact same link set as Namek Goku from last year. So this is pretty cool, because we can actually just compare the links here. Like, we can look and see like who are his best linking partners. The only thing to note here is that we can't filter by the correct categories, because obviously this guy would be on like movie heroes. I don't think this Namek Goku is on. Is he on? Oh, he is on Powerful Comeback. Okay, so we can filter by that. But he's gonna have the same link set as this guy. So any of these characters share a lot of links. He has like the typical Super Saiyan link set that you really want to use. So any of these like Cell Saga characters or Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyans are going to be able to link really well with him. Gogeta over here, you have the Tech Gogeta, Gohan and Goten, and even like the LR Gods are going to link well with him. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to link well with him. Vegito characters are going to link well. So like, he's a very versatile unit. Specifically for Powerful Comeback, his own team. Is this going to work? Maybe it's not going to work. All right, whatever. Let's take a look here at the Cooler also, because I believe Cooler, again, has the same link set as STR Cooler, except the only difference is that Brutal Beatdown becomes Legendary Power. So obviously he'll link up really well with the STR Cooler. Hopefully this guy gets an Easy Aim Part 2. I think Metal Cooler is probably a bit more likely, but if this guy gets an Easy Aim Part 2, it's going to be pretty insane. Let's see. So obviously you can link up with like Transforming Frieza. Janemba is going to work really well with this guy. Obviously, the full power Friezas are going to work well with this guy. Turles should work pretty well. Garlic, like all the movie boss characters, like Buhan works pretty decently well with him as well. So Yeah, it's like the typical Cooler link set we expected to see here. And then in terms of Cooler's leader skill, he's obviously going to be leading Terrifying Conquerors movie bosses with the extra buff being Transformation Boost. Again, the big thing that we miss out here is that Kid Boo's not going to be on here, but we do have Janemba, which is the big one. Janemba going to be the really, really dominant slot 1 character you can use alongside Cooler. Cooler, I'm assuming from his kit that we just read, is going to be a pretty nasty slot 2 unit. He's greatly raising defense on 12 key, and he can super 5 times per turn. So defensively, he should definitely be good enough, I think. But you also have like Golden Frieza on JP. We don't have this on Global yet, but for JP, LR Golden Frieza in slot 1 and Cooler in slot 2 might just be like the most impenetrable rotation in the game. Like that's going to be ridiculous. Full Power Frieza obviously going to link up the best, I think, with him just because of like the big bad boss and Frieza link set, but this is looking pretty good. Don't forget, we also have the EZA coming up for this guy, so we don't know what he looks like yet. Third Form Frieza is here. Tech Janemba, don't forget he's 200% now as well. He's going to be getting his 200% leadership. I think he's going to be pretty good. Maybe a floater for the team with guard, always nice. So things are looking pretty good here. And then Goku, just powerful comeback team. We'll just take a quick look at this. Obviously, definitely a little bit more restrictive just because it's only 1 category, but we still have some pretty good units on here, like the Revival of Vegeta. UI Goku still pretty solid. Tech Gogeta, seemingly on every single good team. So we got a Scouter for you. We have the 3-year Gogeta like we saw already. Future Gohan and Trunks over here. Evolution Blue Vegeta. The Namek Goku you can still use as well, maybe like a floater or something like that. AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta. So this guy, don't forget this. I think this guy actually might be this STR Namek Goku, the one that's going to get his EZA, the transforming one. That guy could become all of a sudden a really, really powerful slot 2 partner for this Goku. If we take a look at what his link set is going to be. Let's pull this up. Actually, is there, let me see something. He should be on here as well because again, same link set. How many links does that Namek Goku share? Is this gonna work if I do Super Saiyans? Nah, it's not gonna. Oh, it did work. Okay. I want to see how many links that Namek Goku shares. He's actually sharing. He's sharing 5 links. Here he is, right here. Once he's transformed, he's sharing 5 links with this Goku. So that could be a real. Depending on how well they designed that EZA for STR Namek Goku, that could be a really, really nice partnership there. But there we go. I think they all look really good. Even Piccolo, the banner unit, looks really well done. Again, I think people will underestimate Cooler. They're going to be like, oh my god, he sucks 100%. Like, he's terrible. You're dumb if you think that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what you guys think of these new characters, and I will see you all in the next one.